Hello all, it's time for another gun video. My first video was on the AR-15 and what it is, but more important than that is basic safety regarding any firearm. New to the world of gun ownership? No worries, because here's your quick rundown on firearm safety. Accidents happen, but what are the causes of these accidents, specifically when it comes to firearms? The first primary cause is ignorance, simply not being aware of what is and isn't safe behavior when it comes to guns. The second cause of accidents is carelessness, which is knowing the basic rules of firearm safety and choosing not to follow them anyways. Just remember that ignorance is not knowing, and carelessness is willful disregarding. Remember that a safety built into a gun is a mechanical device that can fail, and it's up to you to stay safe when handling them. After this video, ignorance shouldn't be a problem, not being careless is up to you. There are three main rules when it comes to firearm safety. The first is to always have firearms pointed in a safe direction. What is a safe direction? The answer is, it depends. At a shooting range, the typical safe direction is downrange, which means it's towards the targets, and most of the time aiming down at the ground is a safe direction too. Main thing is not aiming at anything you wouldn't be willing to destroy, and that includes anything possibly beyond your target, and most shooting ranges will designate the safe direction or directions if it's not immediately clear. Use common sense and don't aim it at people. The second rule is to always keep your finger off of the trigger until you're ready to shoot. When I say off the trigger, I mean not only outside of the trigger guard, but also above the trigger guard. Having your trigger finger above the trigger guard as opposed to just outside of it makes it easier for others to see at a distance that you're safe, in a way that's immediately obvious. Now about the second part of the rule, when you are ready to shoot. When is that? That's simply when you are aiming at a target and not before. The third rule is to always keep your firearm unloaded until it's ready to use. What is ready to use? Like the safe direction in the first rule, it depends. For a gun you just like to bring to the range to shoot for fun, keep it unloaded until you're at the range. For a firearm you use for home defense or carry, then you would always want it to be ready to use, since an unloaded gun won't defend you as well as a loaded one will, and keep it out of the reach of children, obviously. Use common sense, and realize that whether a gun should be loaded or not is situational. In addition to these three main rules of firearm safety, there is also a golden rule. Always treat a gun as if it's loaded. If a gun is loaded, you would certainly be careful to have it pointed in a safe direction with your finger off of the trigger. If you always treat a gun as if it's loaded, you will be safer. Like fire, a firearm is a tool and can be useful if you're safe, but dangerous if you're not. Owning firearms is an American right, but comes with responsibilities, like with any other right or personal property. First of all, be safe, and second of all, have fun. You'd be surprised how much fun it is to go to a shooting range, and chances are the people there will be more than happy to help you as you expand your horizons and possibly gain a new hobby. That's your quick rundown, links in the description, see you guys later.